ko na po, katanggap-tanggap ba sa inyo itong sinabi ng ating pamahalaan to justify itong service ng warrant of arrest issued by the ICC? Ang ginamit po na dahilan ay ang ating obligasyon, yung commitment po natin sa Interpol dahil miyembro pa tayo nitong International Criminal Police Organization. Miyembro pa tayo nito at obligado tayo makipagtulungan to cooperate, otherwise we face consequences. Bagamat hindi na tayo miyembro ng Rome Statute. Dean?
Well, technically po, the Philippines being a member of the Interpol agreement, so technically po may obligation po tayo to comply with our obligations under the Interpol agreement. And I must also clarify na yung Interpol po, may cooperation agreement din po siya with the International Criminal Court with respect to let's say yung information regarding warrants, execution of mga warrants with respect to mga persons facing criminal charges before the International Criminal Court. So, despite the fact that the Philippines has already withdrawn from the Rome Statute, pursuant to the Interpol agreement, I think legally justified po yung ating Pangulo to comply with the agreement with the Interpol.
Oo. So din ito dalawa pong petisyon po ang tinakbo sa Korte Suprema The first being on that day, the other day, on behalf of Bato de la Rosa and the President. Tapos kahapon rin po nagbigay rin po ng bagong petisyon po si Attorney Sal Panelo at anak niya on behalf naman po of Mayor Baste Duterte at saka kay Kitty. May ano pa ba talaga to? May saysay? Or is this an exercise in futility dahil nakalipad na po ang dating presidente po?
I-breakdown po natin. And first, we must clarify, yung Supreme Court po natin or Korte Suprema, may limit din po yung jurisdiction niya. Yung jurisdiction po ng ating Korte Suprema is only limited within the jurisdiction of the Philippines. So outside the jurisdiction po ng ating bansa, technically wala na pong power, authority, or jurisdiction ng ating Korte Suprema. So kahit na po anong order yung ilabas ng ating Korte Suprema, technically it will not be binding outside the Philippine territory or jurisdiction, and much less before the international or over the International Criminal Court, over which our Supreme Court does not have any jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So for example, even if the Supreme Court po natin mag-issue ng TRO, so technically wala na pong effect doon because that's already moot and academic. Because it could no longer prevent the thing from happening kasi nandun na po sa dahig si dating Pangulong Duterte. Now, pero sa batas po natin, tinuturo po natin sa mga law students po natin, kahit na po moot and academic na po yung issue ng kaso, technically may power pa rin po yung Supreme Court natin to continue with the proceedings, but only insofar as laying down mga guiding principles for future cases. Kasi po because of the possibility na pwede mangyari ito, maulit ito in the future, so maglay down lang po ng mga guiding principles for the benefit of the bar, the bench, and mga legal practitioners po natin. Now, another issue naman po with respect to the petition for habeas corpus, once there is a writ of habeas corpus that is issued by the Supreme Court, yung mangyayari po nun, that will be an order to the subject authority, for example, the PNP, who is, let's say, presumably holding the subject in detention. Yung mangyayari po nun, the order sa petition for habeas corpus or sa writ of habeas corpus, it's either to produce the body of the subject or to justify the arrest or the detention. So, siyempre po, impossible na po na ma-produce yung body kasi wala na po sa jurisdiction ng PNP. So, the only thing that they can do in order to comply with the writ of habeas corpus is to justify or to explain the reason for the arrest or the reason for the detention. And that will be a sufficient compliance to the writ of habeas corpus if ever it will be issued by the Supreme Court.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.